California has a very high number of registered independents. I think upwards of 40 at some point. Is that about right?
No party preference voters?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and that's actually, interestingly, the fastest growing party selection on registration is voters who are choosing not to make a party selection when they register.
And so tell me what, how these non-party preference voters can participate on primary day.
Right, so this is actually one of the reasons why presidential primaries are the most complex elections that we administer in California, because they have a whole different set of rules. Since we've moved to the top two primary system for our state primaries, for new voters, they've never experienced this before. In this primary, for the presidential contest, your ballot is going to be determined by how you registered to vote and which party you selected. So voters who did not select a party, no party preference voters, won't see the presidential contest on their ballot. So then at the next level, though, the parties have different rules. So the Republican Party, for instance, as well as the Green Party and the Peace and Freedom parties have what's called a closed primary, which means they do not allow anyone to vote for their presidential candidates other than voters registered with their party. Contrast that to the Democratic, American Independent, and Libertarian Party, who have a modified open primary that allows for no party preference voters to cross over and participate in their primary. But the voter has to affirmatively request that and indicate that they're requesting to vote in that primary. So what that looks like for voters, if you're a vote-by-mail voter, we sent you a postcard back in March kind of giving you those parameters and said, if you want to cross over, let us know. We understand that's in a pile of mail, and in March you're probably not thinking about voting in June. So if you've received a no party preference ballot in the mail and you want to cross over for one of those parties, you can still do that. You can contact us, make a new request, and declare which party you want. Or you can go to your polling place on election day, surrender that vote by mail ballot, and cross over. If you're a poll voter on election day, when you go in to sign that roster, the poll workers are instructed, when they see that you're a no party preference voter, to go over the choices with you and allow you to make the choice of which ballot you want to vote.
That's good to know.